These are the lands of Lambruchten in East Ayrshire. Lambruchten was the oldest property of the Cunningham clan. In the distance, the row of trees where once was located Lambruchten Mill beside the Annick water. This area here being known once as Strathannick. Castleton Farm nestles in the trees in the near distance. And here's the site of the old castle of Lainshaw, now Lainshaw House, with the farm behind, the Mains Farm, with an unusual tower on it. The town of Stewarton lies in the distance, and below is Lake Castleton Farm. Beside the railway, in the woodlands, is the old Loch Ridge house where the Annick family once lived. Beside the wind turbine is Ward Park. This structure here is the Law Mount. It's also known as Pinkie's Hill, or even Jerry's Helmet. Running away to the west appears to be a bailey, suggesting that this is a motte and bailey. However, the experts tend to the opinion that the bailey is more a natural feature. This motte, however, is clearly artificial. It is surprisingly small, maybe less of a castle and more of a lookout. Defended, but not intended for operations that required large numbers of soldiers, more simply because of its commanding view of the countryside. The name Law can also refer to the Moot Hill, Law Hill, Justice Hill, the site where the laird, by law, was required to hold his barony court, that right being abolished in 1747. That is the removal of the right of Pit and Gallows, the laird's right to hold a barony court. So this small structure may be where, because of the lack of large buildings in those days, it was necessary to have courts meeting outside. King Malcolm Canmore instructed the lairds to construct such hills, possibly reuse existing structures. There are also Gallow Hills. It's not at all clear whether Gallow Hills were always separate, or whether sometimes people were hung on the Moot Hill. It does seem to be the case. But the name Gallow Hill is quite common, suggesting that a specific use. The pit was where the women were drowned. It was deemed unseemingly to actually hang a woman, so women were drowned. So this area, once known as Strathannick, with the River Annick, the Annick water running close by.